some altering of schematics that has done an awesome job of minimizing them coming into this last game. And so that really has our attention. There's still the rough and tumble.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
You know, I don't know if this is
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away.
Really brilliant.
Bayless Jones now from his end zone.
Every week, we're going to start preparing for.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
A.J. Brown and Smith went over 100 yards apiece. And Mike Cassini said, don't make that the main thing. But a lot of teams are going to start preparing for Saquon Barkley. And you're sitting there, to me, Mike, a lot of times this season,
they'll start on the ground with Swift. Now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're starting to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
When you have that running and
How
passing,
about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
I'm pretty sure.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Absolutely don't know what's happening. Then we must speculate. You know what I'm saying? It goes on all the time.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
Keep your hands inside in the chest area. It's probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. He's going to pick up a holding call.
You have the opportunity to clear shit up right now.
More, the man in motion. Look to throw. Short pass hit, but caught anyway. No gain on the play. They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
But when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle them down, get them into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against them.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I hope we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Solar.com has been delivering tools, parts,
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll be brought down to about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's part of the chess match. I tell you, you have to play. But when I say don't make the main thing, I don't want to see a game where you're not trying to run the ball. So now you're coming out and
pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing ball.
Want to try to stop the run. We're not even going to try to run. We're just going to make this thing the main thing this time and throw it all
so
over the field.
Roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass Pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, it came just a little bit too late. And the official wanted to think twice about playing his flag on that one.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
I come in the game with my main thing, that is the running game. That's what makes you commit the extra man in the box, so I can have freedom. When you back him up, we'll start running again. I mean, it's the formula that I drove to quite a few Super Bowls.
Williams.
So I'm pretty sure it's still working.
Finds his target, Allen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
3 yards there. They sit there and say, okay, cool. I know what the fuck I'm going to do.
In motion right comes Allen.
They already acting crazy.
They'll fake it there with a jet sweep, and instead here's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's face it, that's just a hell of a feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find the hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of tipped on linebacker.
Williams looking to throw on second down. Touchdown Bears! Keenan Allen, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Because when it made a lot of sense when we used to.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Remember, that last drive was an amazing drive.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Because now I didn't use him to carry the game, but I still used him as a finisher. Many times we used him as a finisher. You know, you beat the team.
On
Now
first and 10,
I want to get 3 yards at a time. All we need is 4 yards.
He lost the football.
How the fuck?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30. Defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
I just want to make sure.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your
so now we've
preparation for
got to
the
talk
game.
about the Lions. They lost their second game this season, 48-42 to the Bills. They're 12-2 and still first in their division. Mike, how do you feel about this game in particular being their second
I love the
loss?
momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yards. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Defensively, with a lot of guys injured.
And that will bring up second down.
A man-child in Josh Allen who just played an incredible game. But for all of the people that they were down, manpower-wise,
Right back in the hands of Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as they get this down to the 35-yard line.
Responsibility saying it's his job to get those guys more ready. Some of those guys that were coming in, you thought they would play better.
And inside
It's his
give to
job.
Jones.
But I just want you to
And the big
touch
boys
down.
up front to
Looking like
stop him right
Superman.
at the
I
line.
mean, fresh off a visit with Lawrence
Second
Lane,
and 10.
and he was hyped, if you know what I mean, and playing real well. And in that kind of situation,
Now a draw play.
when
This
you
is
had
Jones.
one in the secondary,
And
he
he won't
couldn't
get
stop him.
much.
I mean, he drove
Maybe a couple.
every time.
Down inside the 35
They played
to
him
the
3
34.
times in that game. So yeah,
That's why
I
I guess
don't
the
take much
defensive
away
players
from
love
Detroit's
the blitz.
loss.
It
I
wreaks
think it
havoc
was a good
because
play
they
off
end up
action.
taking their attention to the blitzers, freeing up the D linemen to make the
In the
play.
fight with all of those
That
guys.
is incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the
agree with
perimeter
a lot of what
and
you
taking
said,
away
Mike,
throws
right
to the
here.
outside.
But I'm going to
Great
give a
confidence,
different take. When
great
you
skill.
got Josh Allen, he gets his two throwing touchdowns in the second half.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Then you got Jarrett.
Now listen, now no kicks from 50 plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Lacking the identity of being a team that can win when it really, really counts. And this was one of those times that it really, really counts.
Now a play fake here on first down.
I would only be focused on the time that it really, really counts. Because you know, as a championship player,
the 40,
that is certain games that you mark, and you tell a championship team,
12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Someone sharp in this game. I think a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back. And he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. The first carry now. This is Johnson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they have a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continue to earn him more work in this and future contests.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. This is caught. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
I love that house.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's got a drop following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
You've seen this game, you can't ask for anything more as a football fan. I watched this game for
Here's Darnold.
Yo, this was an exciting game, man. Like,
he'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
You got the Buffalo Bills who put up 90 points in the last 2 weeks, and they're 1-1.
From the 50, it's Darnold.
They didn't even win both games. This game from beginning to end.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We have to take into account, and listen, it's football, people are going to be banged up, but Detroit is down. Me and Nick was
throwing again is Darnold.
10 starters.
This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell.
So you got
with 3rd and 1.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Well, this might very well be 4-down territory, but that's not going to matter now. They get a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
That's That's crazy. Secondly, I think Josh Allen
Darnold down to throw.
Today, I think he actually
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive. And it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Sometimes, because I be having your back, I like that. Go for it, shit. Fourth down, you have the most fourth down. Go for it on fourth down.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
The most go for it fourth down.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Go for it on first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
I like that shit, but sometimes you be bugging.
This feeling right at the goal line. And he is out of bounds here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a pro-race spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys from moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And then you get options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
6
yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It isn't like you don't know what's going to happen. You know, onside kick back in the days, you know, I remember one Super Bowl, I remember Mike with Sean Payton.
This is Swift on the counter.
They start the second half.
And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Tackled by Jonathan Bernard.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find the hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Eluding the pressure right. And it falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of blocking him out defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
We're a long way from that, but this game was super duper exciting.
To throw on third down. Williams working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
And I know this too, you know, everybody wants to call him now during the game.
In motion, right goes Allen. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
But you walk around here like, I'm a gambler, so I didn't know you were a gambler, and they prepare to surprise us out. Oh, look at right on back. Thank you, Dan Gamble. I knew you were going to do that. And ultimately, you said, man, that gamble might have cost me the game. That gamble right there, because I might have kicked that ball off when we stopped. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't mind you being a gambler.
Off the play fake. Flushed out right. And then he's caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds. That's the line guard. The throw to
defense had other ideas. They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
This is not a crap table, all right? We don't got time.
Matt Eberflus clearly in disagreement with that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag.
Yeah, and another thing to think about is when they lose this game,
that's the question
you
they
got
got to decide.
Minnesota
And
right
I got to
there.
say,
So
watching
this
it
is
in
not
real
a
time,
game
it
they
was
should have
awfully
lost.
close.
I know
Yeah, it certainly
you
looked like
sweeping
a
it
heck
under
of
the
a
rug,
catch
Mike, but
because
this
he
is not
didn't
one to
appear to
sweep under the
bottle
rug.
it, which could complicate things.
No, not that
But
part.
even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call.
On that jockeying for position.
So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. Now Williams back to the air on second down. He's got Allen.
That's how tight he
And
is
this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
That's what you can't live with.
Nice pickup of 17 yards.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, so the Ravens beat the Giants 35-14.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it with second down.
Mike, how are we feeling about all
That's a
these?
good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's going to probably think about going to the air instead of pull in balls like this before. And how about a little credit to the defense for forcing that incompletion?
And they try to set up the screen, but that's almost disastrous as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's fourth down.
Yeah, kind of reliable sources let me know that Cam Ward is the one they're going to take it on. And, yeah, they're not going to take
Did you hear why? Did you hear why? And you think now?
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, what did you
Every
hear?
little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling the section, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And they're very wisely taken down here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. Yes, you did, but let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there.
Oh, he tried to set it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now, the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
So I had it all laid out for them in New York.
Swift going to try up the middle. And pick up of about 4 down inside the 10-yard line.
But we all know the guy playing the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Williams now. Ball play action. And this one too low. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Williams. Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
They tried to really shock them out there. Should have done what she's doing from beginning to end. Coach Palmer, make sure Coach
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
I made sure that they were good, so I was saying to myself, just from what I was seeing,
interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Some guys, you never want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they don't want to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gas a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Flush to his right. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this is a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They cannot win another game. It'd be preposterous for the Giants on the fucking
They go to Johnson again.
Now, the reason why
this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and he gains 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Wide open. It's Allen complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Williams on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And inside the 5 here, the boys out of bounds right at the 3. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bears! Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Hey, the Vikings will play the Bears.
First half.
Higher, lower, Mason.
12.5.
Yes.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Okay, Justin Jefferson's at 81.5 receiving yards. Okay. Okay, Caleb Williams is at 220.5 passing yards.
And they'll begin at the 25.
Gotta go high.
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Darnold got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, it's Darnold. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm definitely doing everything in favor of the Vikings because this is their chance.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
If you guys like these picks, remember you always get a free pick if you're not already an underdog. So make sure to support the show, sign up now, and you can make your picks too. So it's time to talk about the Bucs. They crushed the Chargers 40-17. Bucs are first in the NFC South with an 8-6 record. Mike, do you consider the Bucs a serious threat in the NFC?
A final shot before the break. Darnold. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All the way? No, I do not, because
all right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports halftime report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time. We'll turn it back over to Brandon Guy.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's trying to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. The throw is Darnold. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He's got it. That's the play. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. A good picking up there at 22. The margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on?
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home. Because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here for your kicker. But even this is no good.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively who was the same pace on that play. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
If I remember correctly, so you know what I mean. The game of football is different because it's such
operating from the gun. Williams. That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
You have a better, and somebody in another division has a better record that don't make it. You're like, oh, well, that's just the way it is.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Williams. Off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Williams. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but Orton...
Touchdown! Keenan Allen, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears just continue to roll. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Finally had that game I was looking for.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Respond to it until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So in that movie, there's a guy named
now Darnold, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
So people that in this documentary
Darnold.
said after he played,
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Johnson. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now Williams to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
I said, I don't know about all that. I didn't know.
Williams now to throw on 3rd down. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
We shot to the top. We shot to the top. Well, the thing about the devil, he was a...
From the gun, here's Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
There's demons everywhere. Even some people got thousands of demons in them. Yeah. Legions. Yeah. It says it in the Bible. I mean, it's...
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel sub packages, don't they?
Williams on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Here's Swift. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
But in the Bible, man should not play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
But you sure, man, you know, I agree with you 100% today.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And it's sad that the people that
And
want
now out
tolerance
comes Minnesota.
are not very tolerant.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He has a book called Why Revival Church, and he also, which to me is a great book. I almost feel as if John the Baptist could have wrote it. Yeah. Okay. Well,
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
We can call somebody in Israel and we can hear each other's voices. Oh, yeah. FaceTime, all kinds of sound.
They're going to look to throw.
You go to jail, you can get about it.
Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 43. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So there's enough Christian
Darnold on 1st down. Powell on the catch. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the counter, here's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minute gain there on the 8th play of the drive. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. T.J. Edwards with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
But they'll look like shit next week. It's not consistent.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down and breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
I don't see him upsetting anyone.
So this next topic is pretty interesting. So the Dolphins and wide receiver Odell
Right back
Jr.
to Swift
mutually
again on
agreed
2nd
to
down.
part
And he
ways.
is
But
met
where
in
do you
his
see him
tracks
going
behind
next?
the line of
Genuine
scrimmage.
question. Do you
Now they're
feel like
staring
right
at
now
3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. James Lynch, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Powell. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 38 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. I think we both agree he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of it.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Was that an option? The Chiefs won? Was that an option when he made the decision to go to Miami? You know, did he make the decision to go to Miami? Because of other reasons other than football. I don't know why you make a football reason to go to Miami. Let me just be straight.
Once again, it's Swift. And this time not as successful. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Buying time to his Williams loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, touchdown Vikings. Cam Akers, 27 yards. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
A situation where you can retain that type of talent, but like you said, I think
and able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Steelers would be another place. There's a few places that he can go.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but
we're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've converted 7 times and can use another right now. This will be 3rd and 5. First down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Oh, shit. They fucking got on the Giants. That nigga made the crazy catch this day. Oh, shit. That nigga's nice. And he has some decent seasons, you know.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Eli.
Give him another one right back to Allen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw again. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's not even going to come close to
here.
First, they stop it right at the line of scrimmage. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So for the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. 2nd down and 4. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted. intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Would be left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped have a guy to turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Williams throw complete here to commit. And quickly, they get to the line.
Here's the issue. We go to Miami. Miami is all in that. It's that beat-up city, right? And you still open up
back. To throw again.
And, you want it. And he was big. When that one hit,
and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left half. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
He thinks he has clout because of what he has done. So he has to go somewhere.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of you guys already start to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
Is OBJ equivalent to 19 rebounds right now? I don't think so. I don't think he's 19 rebounds in the NBA right now. Even on Dennis Rodman on his down slope on the way out, he would get
so that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.
You know this shit way better than me, Mike. We see him on Kansas City, we be like, Mike said this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, for me personally, I'm Kansas City, we fucking 12-1. We got Juju's. We already got some.
Yeah, man, we only get like 2 or 3 catches, boy.
I mean, if that, we done got some people that people forgot about already. You know, Andy Reid is great at that. I didn't even know Juju Smith-Schuster was available. You know what I'm saying? You going to grab niggas that's been home on the couch, niggas is not thinking about it. So that's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs end up grabbing him or somebody of that nature. Me personally, I just think his personality is bigger than the team, and I get what you're saying, Mike. And certain teams, your personality is, but you get them shits and you come in here with that shit and be like, yo, my nigga, you need to come. Get the natural hair color back. You know, let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's start with
get a regular fade.
Yeah. Let's start with don't take your helmet off till you get in your car. We don't want to even see your face, my nigga. We got to be the least distraction to this team as possible. But I would take Mike's word. I was just giving you my point of view if I'm a GM or owner of the team.
Okay, so last topic before we wrap, because we got to discuss it. So Travis Hunter has officially won the 2024 Heisman Trophy Award. We saw clips of Lil Wayne, we saw clips of Dion, and of course we saw clips of his girlfriend. What was you guys' general thoughts of this ceremony and then him winning? Mike, I'll let you go first.
Well, and I talked about this with Dion, you know, the beauty of what I saw in the whole ceremony, and especially with Travis Hunter standing there talking about his father. And I don't know if you guys know some of the